Hello friends, welcome back to Civil Engineering Mastery. In this video, we are going to discuss about how do we provide the reinforcement details for two-way slab, as well as how do we calculate the area of steel for two-way slab. So here are the moment values which we had calculated in the previous part. So mx positive, mx negative, my positive and my negative. So these are all the unfactored moments. So we have to calculate the factored moment. So for that we need to multiply these moment values with the factor of safety 1.5. So here are the factored moments. So alright, now we have all the moment values. Now we have to calculate the area of steel by using this moment value. Let's see how do we calculate the area of steel. So now let's calculate the shorter span area of steel. So for that we know that shorter span moment. So we are using the formula mu by bd square. So this is the formula for find out the area of steel. So first what we have to do is with this we have to find out the percentage of steel from SP16. Let me show you how we are going to calculate the percentage of steel. So here mu is the moment, shorter span moment, positive shorter span moment, and b is the width, d is the effective depth. So here we are considering 1 meter strip. So we are taking the width as 1000 mm and d is the effective depth which we had calculated. So by solving this we get 0.531. So from SP16 table 3 page number 49. So if we go there we can we have the table. So from the table by using this mu by bd squared value we have to find out the pt. So here we are having table 3 from SP16. So we have to see the condition. We are using FCK as 25 Newton per mm squared and steel grade FY as 415 Newton per mm square. So the value we got is mu by bd square value we had 0.531. So here is the 0.5. So we have to take the value between 0.5 and 0.55. So if we come here 415, so we are since we are using the grade of steel as 415, so we have to take the value from here. So which is 0.142 and 0.156. So we have to interpolate these two values and find out the PT, percentage of steel. So here it is mentioned percentage of steel. PT for singly reinforced sections. From SP16 we got the percentage value as 0.149. So according to IS 456-2000 we have to provide minimum percentage of 0.15 for Fe415 steel grade. So here we have to provide a minimum percentage of 0.15 as a reinforcement. So from this one we need to calculate the area of steel. So 0.15 multiplied by width multiplied by depth of the slab. So we get area of steel. So we know the percentage of steel and area of steel. So from the area of steel we need to find out the spacing of bars. So here we are using 8 mm bar. For slabs we have to use minimum of 8 mm dia bar. So here we are calculating the spacing as area of 1 bar divided by area of steel per meter width. So here I have taken as mm value. So by solving this we get the spacing. So this one we have to make it as a whole number so that it will be easy to arrange the reinforced bars at site. So provide T8 at 300 mm center to center. Here T represents the reinforced bar and 8 is the dia of the bar, 300 mm is the spacing. So So we have to provide MUX positive, that is in the shorter span direction, the positive for the positive moment we had calculated the reinforcement as T8 at 300 mm center to center. Now let's calculate the negative reinforcement for shorter span. So the same method we have to use here, mu by bd square we need to find out. So we got the value as 0.832. So from SP16 table 3 page number 49 we have to find out the percentage of steel. So let's find out from SP16. From SP16 we need to find out the values. So we got the mu by bd square as 0.832. So we need to take the values between zero point 0.8 and 0.85. For steel grade Fe415, here are the values 0.231 and 0.246. So if we interpolate these two values, we will get the percentage of steel for negative reinforcement in shorter span. So percentage of steel, we got it as 0.239. So from this we need to find out the area of steel. So after area of steel, we have to find out the spacing. So here we are not going for minimum percentage of steel, because here we are having the percentage of steel as 0.239 percentage, which is greater than the minimum percentage of 0.15. So we got the AST. So from this we need to find out the spacing. Here also we are using the 8 mm dia bar. So we got the spacing as 199.8. So this one we have to make it as a whole number. So we are providing T8 at 190 mm center to center as a negative reinforcement in shorter span. So next we are calculating the positive reinforcement for longer span. So mu by bd square we need to calculate, and then from SP16 we need to find out the percentage of steel. So here we are getting the PT value as 0.106, which is very less. So we have to provide the minimum percentage of 0.15 as per IS 456. So from this we need to calculate the area of steel and then spacing. We got the spacing as 315.97. So we have to make it as a whole number. So here we are providing T8 at 300 mm center to center. Next, let's calculate the negative reinforcement for longer span. We have to calculate the mu by bd square first, then percentage of steel. So here also we are getting 0.142 percentage of steel from SP16. So here we have to provide the minimum percentage of 0.15. So if we provide that, we are getting the area of steel, and then spacing we are getting the same thing. So we need to provide T8 at 300 mm center to center. So here we are having in longer span we are having positive and negative reinforcement as same one. So next let's see how we can provide the detailing. That means let me show you in AutoCAD drawing that how we can arrange the bars with this spacing. So let's see the reinforcement detailing for two-way slab. So here are the reinforcement which we had calculated. Mx positive is T8 at 300 mm center to center. Mx negative is T8 at 190 mm center to center. So let me show you how we can provide the reinforcement bars. So here this is the shorter span. So in shorter direction, we have to provide the positive and negative reinforcement. So we have two different spacings. So here we are using the cranked bars. So in this cranked bars, we cannot provide two different spacings because we are cranking the alternate bars. So here we have to use the maximum reinforcement. So that is why I have provided T8 at 190 mm center to center. Next, coming to the longer direction, this is the longer direction. So here we are having positive and negative reinforcements spacings are same. So we can provide the T8 at 300 mm center to center. So which is provided here. So here cranking we have to do at a distance L by 5. So this is, if this is L, so we are cranking in the shorter direction, so we have to use L by 5 here, and this side cranking we have to use L by 7, and this top bar we have to use this distance. This is L2. This L2 length is of this slab, S2 slab. So we have to use L2 by 3. Similarly, here also for this extension we have to use L3 by 3. So this is how we have to provide the reinforcement for two-way slab. So friends, I hope you all like this video. If you have any comments, please post it in the comment box, and don't forget to subscribe this channel for more videos. Thank you for watching.